Okay, so we had the Sub-Land Use Committee hearing today, and as predicted, the people all who are employees or work for or architects or clean the place all have an interest or get donations from Cherry Hill. Said they like the store, and it saved the Bay, and it's a nice store, and you know, we got to have it. It's saving Sheepshead Bay. Nobody explained where they shopped the day before Cherry Hill opened, as if there was no other shopping in the district and there's no gourmet food. In fact, they went so far as to say the only place to get their food product is in Manhattan, which is incredible because there are dozens and dozens of gourmet food places in Brooklyn, and there's at least a half a dozen within walking distance and a dozen in Sheepshead Bay, and they're opening another Cherry Hill in Sheepshead Bay, 3 blocks east of our Councilman Chaim Deutsch's office. So the employees have a place to go, there's no employment problem. This all comes down to, do we reward this illegal use and grant them the text change amendment to make their illegal use legal? Or are we a democracy in this country and in this city, and do we follow laws and have proper procedure? Our councilman said no at the community board, at the borough president, and at city planning. He should be consistent, morally, legally, ethically. There's right and wrong. It's a simple thing. When that vote comes up on Thursday at 10:45 at City Hall over at the committee room, this coming Thursday on the 7th of May, we will know the future, not just of Sheepshead Bay, not just of Cherry Hill, but regardless of what some of the people on the Land Use Committee said, it does set a precedent. As an attorney, it sets a precedent. We all know it does. Once you allow this here, instead of saying no and the proper procedure going before the Board of Standards and Appeals for a variance, once you say yes here, you're allowing anybody to open whatever they want, regardless of what they say. As long as you have a big customer base and support, and you cry about the support in the neighborhood and the employees, which all have jobs, and they're all going to have jobs in the other stores. They're advertising right now. Once you do that, the precedent is set, and the special district will change forever. And finally, this is in the prime area, the main Esplanade area of Sheepshead Bay, in the landmark Lundy building, where people walk along the waterfront and see the fishing boats and enjoy. The rest of the section is different. It doesn't have that direct waterfront open and access. And this law does not allow this kind of grocery store, which is contrary to the representation of the architect and the attorney. They misrepresented the zoning, just as city planning got it wrong in their decision. So, this coming Thursday, you should come down there and see our process, how it works. Will they follow the law, or will they follow mob rule? You just pack the room with people, say you love the store, they give to the community, they employ us, even though everyone there had interest. In the opposition, all 9 organizations are 100% volunteers. We have no interest. We do not get paid. We're working on the special district tweaking right now to take away improper uses. But this use creates competition where none existed. Instead of complementing each other, the shopping district and the waterfront recreation tourism place, we're now making competition. We are dividing the community instead of uniting the community. And that's where leadership comes in. And Councilman Deutsch, if you see this before the hearing, that's what we're talking about, leadership. Someone's got to stand up and lead the people to the right way and learn to say no and be consistent, because it is about following law and procedure. And that does rise above all of the rhetoric and all the comments back and forth. That's all that really should matter here. And if you say no, it is a no, because that's how the system works, the sitting council person. You decide. All of us in the community, unanimously, all disinterested, all volunteers, 9 organizations, unanimous. May 7th at City Hall. Yes, City Hall, in the committee meeting room, where all of this will finally come to a close. Do we follow the law? Something that we all can be proud of? Let's do the right thing. Let's say no and send them to the right place, the Board of Standards and Appeals, where they can legally apply for a variance and see if maybe they can get it. Okay, America, see if a democracy holds up here in New York City. Thank you.